The whole issue became a political issue, controversy across the world in 1949 when Mao Zedong's communist revolution, which was a bloody revolution, which killed more than 30 million Chinese, and he occupied power. So at that time, Chiang Kai-shek, the nationalist, the president of China, he ran away. He had to escape, and he went to Taiwan, Formosa, and established a fresh government. And he claimed that that was real China government. The Americans and other Western powers, they recognized him as the real China. So you will see that in United Nations, Republic of China was represented right from beginning 1945 to 1971 as the real China. And they did not recognize People's Republic of China because it was a communist power, and the Western democracy didn't want to give it any respect or any recognition. So People's Republic of China was kept out of United Nations. And as a result, China was always crying that there is only one China. So their dispute was that Chiang Kai-shek's Taiwan is not China and we are only one China. That is how one China came into existence, the issue. And unfortunately for the world, America was ruled by two very brilliant idiots. I would sorry to use this term, but when, with all due respect, when you say due respect means nothing more than due also. So Richard Nixon and Henry Kissinger, they were the smartest pair in American history, and they proved to be the most foolish pair because they had imaginary fears of USSR. So they wanted to promote China. They went and kowtowed before Mao Zedong because they were hoping that they will use China to subjugate or to keep USSR under their thumb. And in the process, they kowtowed to China. And now what the result is, you know very well. Everybody knows what has happened over the years. China got the respect which it did not deserve. It replaced Taiwan as real China. In United Nations, got even veto power. And today it is occupying every institution of United Nations through money power and through controlling votes of those countries whom they have given loans. And whether it is WHO or IOC, nothing can function. I got a very interesting painting. It was gifted from a friend from Australia many years ago, I think, more than 12 years ago. And today I took it out and scanned it, and here it is for you, which is showing how the courtiers in Chinese darbars, how they would kowtow to the king. And when when America joined hands with China, it was a Chinese painter who came out with this idea that now the new courtiers are Nixon and Henry Kissinger, etc. And this painting, as you see the close-up, new emperor is Mao, and new courtiers are Nixon and Kissinger. And since then, China is bullying Taiwan, which had every right to exist as a country, even if it is not, you don't accept it as a real China, at least they are a country. So every day you see the threats against Taiwan, which is expression of one China policy. And Taiwan is very lucky to have this new president who can stand up to Xi Jinping. And let us hope they can stand up to it. So this new one China policy, ultimately because China became very powerful, on their own, they extended it, which was meant only for their fight with the Republic of China. They extended it to those colonies which they had occupied, Tibet, Xinjiang, and Inner Mongolia. So they now say that they are integral parts of China. So everything in these colonies is internal matter of China. And China claims that they have every right to treat the peoples of these colonies the way they want, and the world has no right to object to it. And it's very strange that governments, right from America to Germany to France to Britain, India, all of them, they have accepted this Chinese definition of one China policy to be extended to colonialism also. This is very, in my opinion, this is not only wrong, it is shameful on the part of democratic world. And China, the way it is extending its one China policy to its colonies, what is it happening? They are, they today come out openly and they say they have legitimate right to exploit all the resources of these occupied countries. They say they have every right to apply because they have claims over Arunachal Pradesh. So they would say that they have a right to apply their laws, that a sportsman of Arunachal Pradesh or any person who wants to travel to China will be given a Chinese passport and visa. Only then they can enter. So this is what China is today trying to apply its laws even in those areas where it has claims. And now it says that even their land disputes, territorial disputes belong to China. And it's very unfortunate the word is accepting, because the reason is China has become rich. And become rich how? Because America and Europe, their corporates wanted to make big money. They found China they have cheap labor, so let us give them technology. They gave them technology. They said, okay, let us give them now investment. And now they need machinery, so they gave them machinery also. And they closed their own factories in Spain, in America, in Germany, in Switzerland. You go anywhere, you will find factories which were closed and went to China. So this is how China became rich. And suddenly, because China doesn't believe in value, it believes in price. So there is a price on everything. There is a price on even the vote in United Nations for any country. So the world governments and corporates, they are tolerating China because it's convenient, because it is profitable. And when it comes to Tibet or Xinjiang or South Mongolia, at the best they say it's a human right issue, and because human right issue is it's a charity, so we are free not to do charity, to do or not to do charity. So this, in my opinion, is collusion with a criminal country by all these countries, by the governments of these countries. So if they do business with China, if they import things from China, they are actually financing China to kill those people who, their own population and occupied people.